Hey everyone, it's Mara Allard, and what can I say? We are seeing a world become untethered, exposed. We are seeing the underbelly of disgust, of a world where power abused the innocent. And this goes back to what I've always said is we are more powerful than we believe. I'm almost going to cry over it. We are more powerful than we believe we are. We can create our own reality. Let that sink in. So many of us have given over our power in a belief to spiritual gurus, healers, politicians, huge corporations that we are finding out supported like the underbelly of the world. And that leaves us feeling like so depleted, so angry, so sad, so wronged, so fooled. And this will continue, unfortunately, to unravel. And so I ask you to really dig deep into really believing that you are powerful, that we have to stop giving our power over to others that we trusted. We trusted in these people. We trusted in the governments. We trusted in healers. We trusted in corporations to protect us. And yet they didn't. In fact, they did more harm. We entrusted them to do the right thing, to report abuse. As the feminine energy rises, you will see more patriarchal energy fall. As the matriarchal rises, the patriarchal falls. Lean into it. Whether you're male or female, we all have both energy in us. Lean into a softer way, a kinder way, a less diversive way. Be discerning in what you use and give your energy to. If you find things are spinning out of control in your life, stop. We have to stop proving and going and doing constantly. Where are we going? Where is the end point? I listened to somebody last night, I think it was on Instagram, and I'm in my 50s, and it was a woman in her 50s, and she said, sit down and write a letter from your 80-year-old self. Now, we usually hear the reverse, what would your 10-year-old self say? Are you living your life? When you get to 80, can you look back at 50 or 40 and were you living your life, or were you just playing it safe, following the rules? Whose rules are we following? This is what's happening. Everything is unwinding. Whose rules? What rules? And will you regret just playing life safe? Will you regret being the good person? There is no, who defines good? Who defines right? Who defines wrong? I posted something on my Facebook page yesterday from E. Cummings, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But it had to be about being your own self instead of being what the world wants you to be. These are trying times. These are something we probably have never lived. We definitely have never lived through this. And you can't ignore it. Do not hide from it. Look it in the eye. See it for what it is. See it. Feel the rage. Feel the anger. Feel the disgust. And then when people have to say, how do you fix that? We'll start with you. What can you do? What can you personally do to change the trajectory of your life? If you're completely satisfied, you don't have to do that. But if you've been yearning for more peace, more harmony, more balance. Balance is always the word that comes to me in this society where it's more consume, buy, do, create. Yes, if creativity comes forward, yes. I'm not saying like we're all different. And I think I want to keep hammering this in. Every journey is unique. Stop comparing yourself to others. It depletes that beautiful energy. Where is your energy being directed? What do you want to do? Talked to another friend the other day. She's like, I need to find joy. The vibration of joy and the vibration of happiness are quite different. I think I spoke about that as well this week. Chase your joy. Yes, in between those moments where you have to make dinner or go to work, get off the phone, get out into nature, get out into your yard, walk the streets if you're living in the city, smell the smells, see the sights, take it all in. What will your 80-year-old self say to you? When it's all said and done, will you be happy with how you lived? Or will you have just existed or played by these rules that who knows who made them up? I challenge you to look at the rules that you follow, the conditioned, the programmed. We come into this world as a baby with a brand new slate. And then we are formed and shaped. Some of us were very nurtured, some of us weren't. But for me, my experience, the church, the government, society told me how to perform, how to be. I remember in the 80s when the police told me to be a good girl. Be a good girl. I came in not once but twice to a police officer, to a police station, to report abuse, and was told to go home and be a good girl. What message did that send? Wouldn't happen today, but it happened. And that message to that 19-year-old frightened girl is be quiet. Don't talk. Be good. And that message vibrated with me for so long. See, again, I'm going to get upset. And I followed the rules by authority to be good. Fuck you, authority. You were not there when I needed you. And I will not follow the rules to be a good girl. Those young girls couldn't protect themselves by all of the predators that are being revealed in the Epstein files. They probably thought they had to be good girls as well. So take back your life. Take back your energy. When we give over our energy, we drain ourselves. We become depleted. We become a shell. So I challenge you in these trying times to sit and figure out the first little step of how to undo what has been done to us. I'll talk to you soon.